Today on the What If Brigade, I want to make a video that I've been meaning to make for a long time, and that is a somewhat silly, if simple concept. I want to mud test a stick. This is a stick made from a buckthorn sapling. That is an invasive species in North America. Feel free to kill them whenever you find them. But yes, the stick is perhaps the earliest human weapon. Maybe not. Maybe people picked up a rock first. We don't know because we don't have evidence from sticks from that time. We know that the concept of a spear is hundreds of thousands of years old, and we know that the concept of a bow and arrow is hundreds of thousands of years old, and we know that from the arrowheads and the spearheads, which are made of stone and don't biodegrade. But all remnants of hundreds of thousands of year old sticks are gone. So the inspiration from this video is a series of mud tests on the YouTube channel In Range, and as soon as I saw these videos, I really wanted to make this video. This video is in part an homage, it's part parody, and it's also a big response to everyone who comments on a video about ancient weapons saying, just use a gun. And that is a great point. People have been using guns on the battlefield for hundreds of years. They had this thing called the handgun, which was spelled way different than you would spell handgun now. You'll have to look it up to see how early that was. But those guns were used contemporaneously with pikes and swords and armor, and they were all together on the battlefield, and they all had their purpose. And yet, all the way up until World War I, you could also find clubs and spears and pikes and other things because the appropriate weapon for a particular job depends on the context. And if you've watched those In Range mud test videos, you will understand that if the battlefield has mud on it, some of those early firearms, and I mean anything that was created World War I or sooner, and some of the ones after that, mud is not a good context for those items. They do not like mud. Where a lot of ancient weapons, I hypothesize, would perform better under those conditions. And so I tried to, I actually already made this video today, but it was so windy that I couldn't do any talking portion. And so I decided to record that later, and I'm going to splice in the actual mud test. So I really love mud testing, so if you want to like and share this video and turn this into a mud testing channel, that would be great. Go ahead and do that, and otherwise let me know in the comments what is the weirdest thing that you've ever mud tested. This is a mud test for a stick or a simple club. We've got a lot of wind, so I'll probably have to do an introduction later, but this is pure, fresh Minnesota mud. And here we have our stick, and we're going to apply the mud. Apply the mud liberally. Get it good and muddy. There, quite muddy, and our test medium, in case you were attacked by a melon. So, that stick is nice and muddy. Pick it up, we give it one good shake. Let's see if it still works. Looks pretty good.